to a brand new video. Today, as you can see, looking at a few elevator parts. I just want to show you first off a quick tour of the collection here, how I've displayed everything. You're going to see quite a few new things. I think a couple of the things will be reserved for separate videos, but a lot of them were part of one video of stuff that I got for Christmas, and let's just say that the raw files took up basically, I didn't actually manage to finish recording that, but it would have gone over an hour, so I'm not going to continue with that because that would have been an absolute nightmare to edit. And if you see shaky light, I'm literally holding a pen in the same hand that I'm holding the camera with, so that will fall over at some point. You can actually see it is actually not particularly stable. You can see here this Dewhurst panel, which is very dusty indeed. I can actually draw on it if I wanted to. Need to dust all this at some point. The light's really showing it up, but if we just take a look and see what's new. First off, we're actually going to go to a current panel that you've seen before. Of course, you recognise this, it's the Series 1. It's got a signed Europa picture there. Guess who? That's right. Looking down here, you can see lighting. You actually see that light quite nicely. Actually improved that. I coloured those numbers in so you can now see them completely perfectly. That's still not got a phone. The big changes happened down here though. As you can see, 3, 2 and 1 are just normal. They haven't changed. However, the open button, you might be able to see, I can't zoom in with this pen, but the open button now faces up the right way. If you remember, it was the other way around. I'll flick up an image on the right hand side. But you'll remember it was basically upside down. I've fixed that. The alarm button now presses a bit better. Mystery motor in front of it, just casually. But yeah, made some light improvements to that, you might say. As we go along here, we have, of course, the Kone button, which I don't know if I've shown this yet in a video. It lights up on both buttons. Like so. Not going to keep that on for too long. Here we have what quite literally are elevator buttons. Get that pun if you want, and feel free to let me know in the comments how bad it is. That's not my idea, by the way. This is one of the Christmas things. The Otis indicator is now a little hat on the inspection control. There's some Otis black buttons and a Lift Technic circuit board there. Looking here, you can see a V key hole that would have come off the door of probably an old Otis. We've got a fridge magnet down there with the old Otis logo, sitting by the Leicester controls buttons, which you've seen before. Vimec, big Dewhurst, which, as you know, does this. It's got some Dewhurst in front of it. There's this floor indicator circuit board. That Kone one's new, along with the Armour elevator. I think that's a tie clip, if I remember right. Shepherd Home Lift, he's got a project that I'm never getting around to doing with him. Got the extra circuit board there for a Dewhurst button. Of course, we can never forget the Schindler. There you go. Looks like the glass is lit up now. Let's see, what else have we got? More Dewhurst, we've got the Kone, we've got another elevator button. We've got a Gen 2 lantern, we've got the other circuit board. We've got, of course, these Dewhurst buttons and that one. Moving along here then, you'll have seen this one, is the step button. We have this Otis, which you won't have seen before. It's got all the original workings to it. It can, in theory, be made to light up, although I don't know how accurate that is. Another fridge magnet, this time it's just the Otis logo itself. And here's something you won't have seen yet, or maybe you might have, depending on when I put this video out. This is the one I'm definitely putting out a video of. This is a Dewhurst US85 button. No floor indicator in this particular panel. You may think that, how does it look so good, in good condition? You may be able to see the light shows it up well. Kind of coloured it in a bit, so that's definitely one for a future video. Here we have this Otis lantern, which I'm going to move just for the purposes of this, because if I can do this right, something special about this. And I did it first time, it makes a nice ding. So let's just try and get a good clip of that. There you go. That's the cool feature of that. Behind them, we've got the parts workshop, which has got a whole heap of parts and stuff. And here we have two parts that I'm going to get back onto later on, because these might not be staying here much longer. But for now, let's go over to a couple more pieces that are not in the main display. So over here on the messy dark display, we have another US-85. This is a down button that goes with the up button that you saw earlier. This one has a floor indicator. See? This right here is a wire in my way, sorry about that. That's just... is that my controller? Yeah, that's my controller. We have an Otis dumbwaiter panel. It's got no guts, but using some metal wire, the buttons actually press. Some of those have had extreme work done to them. You can see there, that's a in use light. No, that's the car here light actually. That's the in use light. It's pretty obvious. And you see the giant bit of metal behind it? That is the US-85 COP. The alarm, key switches, and the indicator somewhere way up there. Right, let's get back to the main display. Alright, so back here you can see that sign's just there. That part is actually staying here. That part's not going anywhere anytime soon. The parts that are going anywhere are this panel and these two magnets. You saw that I have one of each of these already. So, well, I have two. And I've also got this panel, very similar looking to the one I've already showed. It's another step, but it's a slightly different panel. And you may be wondering, well, who's it going to? And why is it going to them? Well, I'd spoil that one for you, but I don't really want to give any spoilers away. So, this is actually being recorded in true professional content creator style. The day before, this will be given to the person that I have got them sitting here for. And I'm forgetting what I'm trying to say here right now, which is true professional content once again. But basically, I think it's just time to go see the giving of these parts and the reaction to them. So these are being given to someone special for being such an amazing friend over this past year and a bit. And it's almost coming up to 1 year since our first meetup actually, so there you go, I've spoiled it in true professional content style. I might cut this out if I decide not to spoil it, but yeah. So with that being said, take a look at this one more time. Yes, there's the light, but I have to have this light on so that your footage doesn't look like even more professional. It's actually weird, it actually looks like those buttons are lit up, but it's just the light reflecting off it. Funny thing about this Otis magnet, it presses, believe it or not. Listen to this. So there you go, it's a button. It's a button as well as a magnet, which is what you love to see. But anyway, up, down, up, down, up, down. What does that involve things? I don't know. But anyway, it is now time to give these parts to the person who they are going to be given to. So with that being said, let's get out of the collection display area, which is pretty much full now, I'm not gonna lie to you. But let's move on to the location where the parts will be delivered delivered, given, and let's see what the reaction is. So with that being said, let's go! Alright, here's this bag, a little bit out of season, so if you'd like to take a hold of it, you may now open your eyes. There are 5 pieces of sellotape to take off to open it.
That's kind of right when it takes sellotape off here.
And I'm going to see what your reaction is.
Well, first of all, the sellotape won't come off.
That's helpful. I'm zoomed out all the way. Oh, it's open. Right.
Holy. Oh my god, I love it. I actually love it. Oh. You're the best. You're utterly the best.
What do you think?
Have a GSL button.
Do you want to know something cool about it? You slide the back down. You can then take it off, use it as a stand so you can display it.
I love it. Thanks so much.
No problem.
You are the best.
There you go. Alright, and that's it.